Alright, in this video we are going to be making a print and we're going to then turn it into a drawing. So the first thing we're going to do is we get tag board that is 9 by 12 and we are actually going to use the shiny side this time and we're going to apply oil pastel to it. It actually will work on either side, so whether you use dull side, shiny side, it shouldn't matter, I don't think. Alright, so the first thing we are going to do is we are going to cover the entire tag board with at least 3 colors. You can do any design or pattern you want to do in this, but you need to cover the entire thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and do this. There will be a set of oil pastels at your table, and in these you will find 2 of each color. If you get to the point where you have to take a little bit of the paper off, you can, but please try to keep them in one piece for the most part. If you have to turn your paper, whatever direction you may, that's fine. You'll also see that I'm not too worried about any defects in my paper because this is just basically what we're going to use as our printing plate. It is not our final product. So I'm going to go ahead and continue with this until I get something that looks like this. Okay? Now again, I repeat, you can do anything. If you wanted to do colors going this way, if you wanted diagonal lines, you could, whatever you would like. Alright, so once you get this done, you are then going to take and place some drawing paper over the top of your oil pastel background. You are then going to put 2 pieces of tape to hold these papers together. You'll notice I'm doing them on opposite sides so that this does not move around. Then you are going to draw your image on the drawing paper. So I'm going to be working with a leaf. I'm going to draw a leaf. And when I do this, I want to make sure that I do a contour line drawing of this. Okay? But I want to go large. All right. So here we go. This is going to be like 4 times larger. The other thing is that as I'm drawing this, I want to draw really heavy lines. So I'm going to go ahead and say, okay, I'm going to turn my leaf this way. I kind of want it at an angle, so I'm going to go ahead and start like this. I'm going to go ahead and draw the stem. I'm not worried about it being perfect. That's why we chose a leaf, because nothing in nature is perfect. Really heavy line. Contour line drawing is a drawing that basically does the edges of an object. Contour line drawings tend to be like one solid line too, which is my goal right now, is to just keep my pencil on the paper and draw a really heavy line that is solid. So I'm now over here on this part of my leaf, just kind of finishing it up. All right, not exactly the leaf, but that's okay. I'm going to go ahead and draw a little bit on the inside as well, just to add some details for the stem and the veins of the leaf. Got some secondary veins that are going up. And again, it's not very straight. I'm not trying to make it perfectly straight. I think there was one that kind of actually came right here, but the stem broke, so I'm going to change my drawing just a little bit. Okay, so then, once you've completed the contour line drawing of your image, you're going to create a patterned background. Now you can do just about any pattern you want. You could do zigzags, you could do straight lines, you could do a checkerboard. In this, I'm going to use a previous example that I have. So I'm going to start with this, it's like a swirl pattern. And I'm going to make it as if it would go behind my image also. And I'm going to fill the entire paper with this. Again, I'm filling the entire paper. And it's going to take a while to get to that point where you fill the entire paper. But this is the example that we're going to do in the second video where it shows that I have filled the entire paper. Okay, I got the whole background done. Let me zoom in just a little bit so you can see this. You can see it's a little lighter over here. It probably could have gone just a little heavier. So once you get this entire background done, all the background, we call that the negative space, then you can take this off and assume that this was all done. And the image is going to stay on there where and even the background details that we have. So this is what we will be talking about in the second video, where you have the image and you have the background, and then we're going to talk about coloring in the object itself. And that's where we'll stop with that one.